What's up, everyone? There is so much going on in our world. We find out that Kristi Noem and her husband, they like to play dress up. He likes to dress in pink tights and fake boobs, and she has or had a plane, I should say, that was her flying freak palace, and she would, sleep with one of her underlings, Lewandowski, I think that's his name. Man, now we hear that Pam Bondi has been booted as well from the Trump administration. Everybody's getting booted except Trump. Man, I tell you, I sure miss old Sleepy Joe, because when Sleepy Joe was in office, everything was just so cool. When Barack was in office, everything was just so cool. We had grown-ups in office who could handle the positions that were required of them. But now that we have a teenage administration that is actually just groveling over everything that falls in their lap, we have a personality cult in place that really is not equipped for the job or the task at hand. So we're constantly being lied to. They won't tell us why we went to war, but I can pretty much guess that it was Benjamin Netanyahu that found the perfect patsy in Trump and tricked us into this war. I can guarantee you that is what happened. I pretty much believe that's what happened. And I'm pretty sure I'm 99% factual on this. It wasn't Trump's idea. It was Netanyahu all along. He tried with Biden. He tried with Obama. Tried it with Bush. He has been beating these war drums for over 40 years, wanting us and demanding that we attack countries in the Middle East. But he has always had a hard-on for Iran. He's wanted Iran for decades. He really wanted Iran, and he couldn't find anyone willing to do it all the way. We would give a limited airstrike here and there, but now that we are in a position where we have actually, put our footprint in the sand, it looks like it's going to be some months before we can remove ourselves from this debacle. But I just wanted you to be aware that our administration is lying to us. They haven't really told us why we went in, what was the urgent need to go in, what was the threat assessment. They haven't told us anything. They just, repeated the same lie that Benjamin Netanyahu has repeated for years, that we can't allow Iran to have nuclear weapons. But if we destroyed their nuclear sites last year, why are we going back in? Somebody's lying. And the liar is Trump and his administration. They have lied to the American people over and over again. And they believe that you're dumb enough to keep believing them, because so many in MAGA really are dumb. They just keep believing everything that Trump and the administration say as gospel, when in fact, it's all lies built on a house of lies. And pretty soon, those house of cards will come tumbling down. And all of MAGA will stand around with egg on their face, wondering how they were duped by Trump, the greatest con man on earth. Today we have news that another fighter jet has been shot down over Iran, and that Iranian officials are looking for those pilots. We wish those pilots the best, but in this illegal war, anything goes. And I really hope that these pilots make it out safely, because Trump and none of our elected officials are actually involved in this. They're not putting any skin in the game. And I say that about a lot of the Republicans. They're not putting any skin in the game, but they're beating the war drums as well. Little Lindsey, he's beating the war drum, saying we should just wipe them off the face of the earth. I've never seen so many Republicans who are always screaming about going to war, but never wanting to go and actually do the fighting themselves. It's crazy that they're willing to send others, but they themselves will not go. So I have told you in the past that Trump lies constantly, and he keeps telling us that we are winning this war. And he keeps telling us that we're winning so much, we're going to get tired of winning. But I want you to understand that there are losses as well. There have been several American servicemen who have lost their lives. And we actually pray for them and their families as well. But this guy has really no understanding of what it is that he is doing. He really was dragged into this, and those around him actually failed him, because we should never have went in. All of our bases in the Middle East have been decimated. Our warplanes decimated on the ground, decimated. Our surveillance decimated. I want you to understand that we have been lied to. The only thing that we could do is to try to tuck our tail right now and leave Iran. It won't stop the cost of oil from going up. It still will go up. It will not stop the cost of goods and services increasing, the prices increasing. That still will happen, because Iran is in it for the long haul. And they want to cause as much pain and misery as possible because of the pain and misery that they have received. They are angry, and they have every right to be angry, because they did not attack us. They did not pose a threat to our country, and we attacked them without justification. So here we are, being lied to by our own government, and many in our own country are just fool enough to believe everything that the administration is telling them. So I wish that we would actually find the courage, speak truth to power, and let everyone know that we as a nation, we have actually gone in, attacked a country, bombed a country, killed their civilians, injured many, and we're acting as if we were attacked. We're acting as if our country was attacked. No, we were the aggressor, and now we're looking for someone to be a scapegoat. We're asking all the other countries of the world to join us, and they have flat out refused. They have said openly, we are not getting involved in this war. This is your war. You started it. You finish it. And what will Trump say? We need help. You started it, buddy. Finish it. And if you can't finish it, then tuck your tail and go home. Well, thank you all for supporting me. Thank you all for following me on all social media platforms. Keep doing so. And until next time, stay safe and stay woke.